Meanings are not determined by situations, but we determine ourselves by the meanings we give to situations. Every individual acts and suffers in accordance with his peculiar teleology, which is all the inevitability of fate, so long as he does not understand it. The only normal people are the ones you don't know very well. Our modern states are preparing for war without even knowing the future enemy. It is easier to fight for one's principles than to live up to them. The truth is often a terrible weapon of aggression. It is possible to lie, and even to murder, with the truth. War is not the continuation of politics with different means. It is the greatest mass crime perpetrated on the community of man. There is no such thing as talent. There is pressure. To be human means to feel inferior. A man knows much more than he understands. Life happens at the level of events, not words. Let yourself be guided in your pedagogic interventions, especially by the observations you have made on the results of your former interventions. If the truth is there, bad writing won't hurt it. All failures are so because they lack social interest. Men of genius are admired, men of wealth are envied, men of power are feared, but only men of character are trusted. Life is just the same as learning to swim. Do not be afraid of making mistakes, for there is no other way of learning how to live. Follow your heart always, and remember to take your head along with you. A lie would have no sense unless the truth were felt as dangerous. I am grateful for the idea that has used me. We can comprehend every single life phenomenon, as if the past, the present, and the future together with a superordinate, guiding idea were present in it in traces. The chief danger in life is that you may take too many precautions. War is organized murder and torture against our brothers. It is one of the most effective attitudes of the neurotic to measure thumbs down. So to speak, a real person by an ideal, since in doing so he can depreciate him as much as he wishes. Death is really a great blessing for humanity. Without it, there could be no real progress. People who lived forever would not only hamper and discourage the young, but they would themselves lack sufficient stimulus to be creative. No experience is a cause of success or failure. We do not suffer from the shock of our experiences, so-called trauma, but we make out of them just what suits our purposes. To be a human being means to possess a feeling of inferiority that constantly presses towards its own conquest. The greater the feeling of inferiority that has been experienced, the more powerful the urge for conquest, and the more violent the emotional agitation. The mathematical life of a mathematician is short. Work rarely improves after the age of 25 or 30. If little has been accomplished by then, little will ever be accomplished. Nobody adopts antisocial behavior unless they fear that they will fail if they remain on the social side of life. Violence as a way of gaining power is being camouflaged under the guise of tradition, national honor, national security. It is the individual who is not interested in his fellow men, who has the greatest difficulties in life, and provides the greatest injury to others. It is from among such individuals that all human failures spring. If someone is always in your mind, it means that you give him too much of your energy.